Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you are still healthy and in good condition. The Honorable Miss Diana Fiani Shafar is our lecturer and all my beloved friends. Okay, Sinta Andila. Today I will explain to you about model of mass communication. What is model of mass communication? Model of communication are conceptual models used to explain the human communication process, and there are models of mass communication. The first one is use and gratification model, agent setting model, model of Wilbur Scrum, model of Harold D. Laswell, model of Bruce Wesley and Malcolm Misland, and the last model Hoop. And then, but today I just explain to you three models of mass communication. The first one is use and gratification models, agent setting models, and the last model of Wilbur Scrum. Okay, let me start the first material. Use and gratification models. Use and gratification models is an approach to understanding why and how people actively seek out specific media to satisfy specific needs. It is an audience-centered approach to understanding mass communication. It assumes that audience members are not passive consumers of media. Model ini merupakan pendekatan untuk memahami mengapa dan bagaimana audiens secara aktif mencari media tertentu untuk memenuhi kebutuhan tertentu. Ini merupakan pendekatan yang berpusat pada audiens untuk memahami komunikasi massa. Ini juga mengasumsikan bahwasannya anggota audiens bukanlah konsumen pasif media. The example of use and gratification theory, it like watching movies and listening to the music of your own choice. This theory is applicable. People choose from their own choice and moods. The needs of the particular person are met through the media use. And the next, the assumption of the theory. The first one is the audience is active and its media use is goal-oriented. And the second one, the initiative in linking needs gratification to specific medium choice rests with the audience member. The third, the media compete with other research for need satisfaction. And the fourth, people have enough self-awareness of their media use, interest, and motive to be able to provide research with an accurate picture of that use. And the last, value judgment of media content can only be assessed by the audience. Based on the assumption above, we can conclude model ini merupakan pendekatan yang berpusat kepada audiens untuk memahami mass communication. Karena di sini media satu bersaing dengan media lain untuk memenuhi kepuasan dan kebutuhan dari audiens. And the next, agent setting model. Agent setting model describes the ability of the news media to influence the salience of topics of the public agent. That is, if a news item is covered frequently, the audience will regard the issues as more important. In reality, mass media only shows the audience what it comprehends as an important issue. Model ini merupakan menggambarkan kemampuan media untuk mempengaruhi arti penting topik dalam agenda tersebut, dalam agenda publik. Artinya, jika sebuah berita sering diliput, audiens akan menganggap isu tersebut lebih penting. Pada kenyataannya, media hanya menunjukkan pada khalayak apa yang dipahaminya sebagai isu penting. And the next, Scrum's communication model. In the model, Scrum shows, as Aristotle did, that communication always requires three elements: the source, the message, and the destination. Ideally, the source encodes a message and transmits it to its destination via some channels. where the message is received and decoded. Schramm's model of communication was postulated by Wilbur Schramm in 1954, where he suggested that communication is a two-way process, where both sender and receiver take turns to send and receive a message. Dalam model ini ditunjukkan bahwa komunikasi selalu membutuhkan 3 elemen. Yang pertama, sumber, pesan, dan tujuan. Idealnya, sumber mengkodekan pesan dan mengirimkannya ke tujuan melalui beberapa saluran, di mana pesan diterima dan diterjemahkan. Model komunikasi menurut Schramm ini menyarankan bahwa komunikasi adalah proses dua arah di mana pengirim dan penerima bergiliran mengirim pesan dan menerima pesan. And the next, there are part of communication according to Schramm communication model. The first one is the sender. The sender is the person who sends the message. The encoder is the person who turns the message to be sent into codes. And the coder is the person who gets the encoded message which has been sent by the encoder and convert it into the language understandable by the person. The interpreter is the person who works to understand and analyze the message. And the receiver is the person who gets the message. He or she decodes and interprets the actual message. The message is the data sent by the sender and the information that the receiver gets. And feedback is the process of acknowledging the received message by the receiver. Medium or media is the channel used to send the message. And the last, noise is the interference and interruption caused during the process. And there are advantage and disadvantage of Schramm's model. The first one is advantage. Dynamic model shows how a situation can change. And the second one, it shows why redundancy is an essential part. And the third, assume communication to be circular in nature. And the last, feedback central feature. And then the disadvantage of this model does not talk about semantic noise, and it assumes the moment of encoding and decoding. Okay, I think that's all for me. I'm so sorry for my mistake. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.